Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't know why, but I scrolled through the comments and I received a very, very lovely mail on Facebook, and I only want to say thank you. I want to say everyone thank you, because I'm so grateful. I can't believe it that so many people are here, even on Facebook and even on TikTok. I can't believe it, really. And I'm so happy and grateful, even with Marcel. So you know our situation. It's still my makeup. It is still very chaotic. Yeah, you know our situation. Yeah, and I know that many people see that we are a little bit damaged from this today, isn't it? Because like I told you in these videos, we almost died there. We had no food almost. And now we try to eat a lot of food that we can return. Yeah, and I want to tell you guys, thank you. I can't believe it, really, that so many people are here and that you still believe in us. And I have so amazing interviews and meetups and so cool connections now, and I'm so grateful for everyone, for each of you. And I'm so happy that so many people of you have seen the message of Mr. T as well. And I hope so much that you feel it. Yeah, I hope so much that you feel it. That something massive is coming. And energetically, this has never existed before in history. Never. Yeah, never. After the fall of Atlantis. Never. And now we are going back. Isn't that fascinating? And we are all such badasses, each of us is such a badass. Do you see the location here? Do you see the energy behind me? We are all in this process, each of us, but we can still offer our service, because every opinion is important. Every person has something to say, and every consciousness level, every opinion is important and needed. Every consciousness level. And we can help and support each other, everyone on our consciousness level. So, and you see also our situation. I'm not perfect. You see my cap. Yeah. My consciousness level for a few years ago. Do you see that? The symbol. For a few years ago, I had also had a state of consciousness level. Even when I was interested in raw vegan food, like the carrot juice. My consciousness level was also different for a few years ago, and I still wear this cap because it feels comfortable. That's it. And we have to see with our heart. Then we see that every one of us is carrying a blockage or a wound. And we are healing all together now. And this is the big gift by the source. And I'm so grateful for Naughty Beaver, for everyone who is still supporting us and is believing in us. And like I told you in the last video with Mr. T, when you open your heart and you feel it, you feel it. And all these twisting teachings as well. And in this video, even when it's a little bit emotional, I'm very, very sorry. I talked about it in my last video about the spiritual network. That it's not the end stage, the red pill. So, why is it not the end stage? Because what I have seen there was, I try to explain it as simple as I can so that we get it. And why the Bible is a little bit true. I hope you will get the message, and I knew that Mr. T knew it. Because all the time when I saw his higher self in the Supreme Court, in May 2021 in all this German. Yeah, it were German, most of them German deep state players. They took a seat on the chair. All the time he quoted the Bible. He had the Bible in his hands. And then I was sure he is not the Antichrist, because he held the Bible in his hand. He quoted it. And then I asked Mr. T and his team, are you aware of this? That Archangel Lucifer is true, and that he created this spiritual network here. And then they said, yes, we know it, but they were not aware of that all this is an illusion here. Really, it's all an illusion. It's all programmed. And I was a little bit shocked, and I asked myself, and Marcel also, when we stayed there, Marcel, in what should we believe? Because really everything what we know here is only explaining this illusion here. So even astrology, human design system, numerology, ancient Egyptian teachings, all this explains only this illusion and dimension here. Seeing Nikola Tesla and their technology, and that's definitely lighter, but it explains also only this network here. Even Nikola Tesla. When I have seen this, I was, oh gosh, we were shocked. So and then I told Mr. T the same. I said, I know that you are impressed by Nikola, isn't it? And then they said yes, because he was a genius. And then I told him, yes, Nikola was definitely a genius, but he was a genius in explaining this network. And they were, like I said in the last video, they were really, really shocked. They were shocked. So, what? And then I said, yes, all his teachings, the number 3, 6 and 9, yeah, that's an important key, but it explains only this illusion here. He was a genius in getting this network. And then I told them in the last video, maybe you have seen it, please develop 5D technology. What did there exactly? I'm not sure. And then suddenly I have seen my higher self, my galactic self. I laid in the bed, I closed my eyes, and then I have seen my galactic self. And my galactic self created a sacred geometric symbol. It came out of my hands, a sacred geometric symbol. And I observed myself again, my mind. Again, and then I got this question, oh my gosh, what is she doing? She creates a sacred geometric symbol with their hands, and I have seen me, so what is she doing? And Draconians and the Dark Ones, they wanted to catch this sacred geometric symbol. We want to have it! Give us this sacred geometric symbol! That's the code! That's the 5D code! And I was like, oh fuck, oh my gosh, what is she doing? Then I saw the sacred geometric symbol, and they talked about, that's the 5D code! Give us this 5D code, share it with us! And my higher self told them, no. She created this code and sent it to Trump. That's what my higher self did. She created the sacred geometric symbol. They said, oh, that's the 5D code! So, I'm not sure, I'm not aware of that, so I can't translate it. And then this code, she sent it to Trump and to this quantum computer, to their quantum computer, because even the blue pill people, they're using also a quantum computer, but only in the toxic form. And Mr. T and the Patriots, they're using almost the same technology, only in reversed form, in a lighter way. Because even Nikola Tesla's technology is 4D. It's 4D technology. It's definitely lighter, but it is still located in this network and not higher. And then I told them, I have seen that Nikola channeled Egypt. Nikola was connected to the technology of ancient Egypt. And even ancient Egypt, yeah, was a high, civilization higher, definitely, but we fell. And this technology is rooted in the fourth dimension. When I have seen all this crazy game, numerology, astrology, that's all the red pill, raw vegan diet, yeah, vegan food, vegan lifestyle, that's all the red pill. That's definitely lighter, but it is all rooted in this network, in this illusion here. Really everything. And that's why religious people are saying that even spirituality or numerology, astrology, tarot cards, also this, oracle cards, Schumann resonance, all this, it explains only this illusion here, not higher. Schumann resonance, full moon energies, new moon energies, that's all the red pill. And it explains only this reality here, this illusion here. But actually, this illusion was created by the dark ones. It was created by the fallen angel Lucifer. I'm not kidding, I have seen him, and I have seen that, but it's only my feeling, that Ashtar, right? He was at one hand holographic, and he was a hologram of Lucifer. It was Ashtar. Because I had all the time conversations with him, all the time, and he appeared for 3 times there. And I asked him who he is. It's like, I know this crazy energy, so I know it. Who are you? And then he told me, you know me for a long, long time. And then I asked him, I don't get it. Can you explain it to me for a long, long time? Yeah, you know. And then he said, we know each other very well. And I know Marcel also very well. I know you very well. So it was very, very crazy to talk to Ashtar. Very crazy. And like I shared this with you in the episodes before, all this was true. Even one of my close family members have seen it with the cell phone, yeah, that this cell phone went crazy when I had conversations with them, yeah, with Ashtar. And I felt that's a part of Archangel Lucifer. It's a spark or something like this. Yeah, I talked about it. And I have this 2 versions of Lucifer. I have seen him in the blue pill network and in the red pill network. Like, okay, it's not a coin now. Okay, it's just from the bottle. I hope you get it. So this is the dark spiritual network. Okay, that's the dark spiritual network now. Yeah, and that's the blue pill, and this is the red pill. Yeah, you see it here. Okay, so what is happening to many people is, and what's happening global is, yeah, this is the blue pill perspective, the 3D matrix, the old matrix. So, and many people feel and see something is off there, something is strange. And this is what Ashtar told me also. Do you really believe that these stupid human souls will get this network here? Even not starseeds and lightworkers get it. Almost nobody gets it. Yeah, and I feel that Nicola was one of them. He understood this network, but he was not aware of that, and he created technology in a lighter way, is what I see. And he channeled ancient Egypt and that technology. Yeah, this... yeah, so... and... for example, this explains the spiritual network now. With all these codes and technology and everything. This is the AI. So, this coin. So, this is the blue pill, this is the red pill. So, this is 3D, this is 4D. So, and what's happening is that many people see that the blue pill, something is off there. Something is strange, something is off. And now they are changing the coin. And now they see only this perspective. And the blue pill doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, and this is the red pill. Red pill includes our spiritual awakening. This is all true. And many teachings are twisted. Almost every spiritual teaching is twisted, by the way. It's not true. And it's Luciferian. Because it includes this coin, all these teachings. And when we have seen this, we were very shocked. But to me, it was like, I felt it before, something is off in the spiritual community. Before I felt it, I talked about it for so many times in German. Yeah, but a lot of these teachings are not true. Actually, it's not true, because in higher dimensions, in 5D and higher, all this makes no sense any longer. That means your heart is the gateway. When you open your heart, you vibrate definitely over this network, and you can transmute this network. And do you know why Yeshua and Mary Magdalene are an important key? And it's a little bit true what the Bible said, that only through Jesus you will find the way to God. Because Yeshua and Mary Magdalene were one of them who got this network. They got it. They transmuted everything through their heart and through their twin flame connection. They vibrated over this network, and they incarnated in a very, 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 very dark time. Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. This network was installed. They controlled Earth and other planets and galaxies, and it was such a dark energy there. When they have incarnated on Earth, it was so dark there. And they got this network. They were one of them. And they have seen and knew that all this is an illusion. Everything, even the spiritual teachings, are illusion. Because we created these systems to understand this illusion here. And that's the red pill, that's 4D. But it's not 5D. In higher dimensions, we have other systems. We have other numbers and other symbols. Even the flower, the sacred geometric symbol, this very well-known symbol, it explains only this network. I know that's so shocking, because it explains for real only this network. That's 4D. That's definitely lighter. But in higher dimensions, we work with other symbols, with other mandalas, and not with this mandalas. And now many people believe, oh, the signs are everywhere, on the pyramids, in India, Asia. Yeah, they created all the time this symbol. You can see it on so many different old civilizations. You can see it almost everywhere. But it explained only the 4D level. That's why the religious people are a little bit true when they say this is Luciferian. But the thing is that we are in this dimension, so we all are there now. And actually, really, we have other systems. And Yeshua and Mary Magdalene were one of them. And they got this network. That was the only truth there. The law of frequency. Not the law of attraction. Yeah? This is one of them. That's true, because we are here in this illusion. But when you vibrate over this network and your heart is shining, you can transmute everything. And that was the way of Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. Even full moon energies and Schumann resonances, they can't affect you anymore. Even not your physical body, because you vibrate over these teachings also. So everything what we know is only rooted in this network and in this illusion here. That's why I love it so much to sing at the moment and to transmute light codes, because I feel such a deep truth in my heart. And do you know what is also a big secret? For example, what I have seen was that even Yeshua, for example, is a little bit complicated, because they created many holograms of Yeshua also. The most well-known hologram is called Jesus Christ. That's the hologram located in the blue pill network. Yeah, the very, very heavy one. And they wanted to scare people. It's like, when you don't listen, we will do the same to you. We will kill you. You have to suffer. But actually, this story is not true. It's not true. They created a hologram. That's not the real Jesus. Jesus Christ. He's a hologram. Then another being, very well known, Sananda. This is the red pill Jesus. Located in the red pill. Yeah, then we talk about Christ consciousness. Yeah, that's the red pill. That's Sananda. He's also a hologram. So, and now we feel confused, isn't it? Then there's many different informations about Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, he's a hologram. You can imagine when these beings spend so much time in creating holograms, then you can be sure that behind this, there's the truth. So that means when they created a hologram of Archangel Michael, also, it was there. I can only tell you it was, because it's over. Then you can be sure that Archangel Michael is true. They did it to confuse people, and that people will never remember. So, and now you see so many different holograms of Jesus. Who is the real Jesus? Is it Yeshua? Is it Sananda? Is it Jesus Christ? Or is it Christ? Or is it Jesus? Or whatever? And do you know the answer? Because when you tap into your mind and you feel confused now, then they got you. Because this is the mind. It's 3D, 4D. Yeah, and this is this network. This network can only manipulate you here. So when you are scared now and you say, oh my gosh, I'm not channeling anymore. Oh my gosh, I channeled Sananda all the time and it's a hologram located in the red pill. You know, then they got you. Because you lower your frequency and then they can manipulate you. And you are out of your heart. And the secret is, it doesn't matter. You can call Jesus Jesus Christ, you can call him Christ, you can call him Jesus or Yeshua, Sananda. When you have a very wide open heart, then you transmute everything. You transmute all these teachings. Even the full moon energies. Do you know what happened to me and Marcel after we escaped his density? Everything was for us like a movie. Because we vibrated even with our bodies, even when we suffered there so much, over this network. Everything was just a movie. Then I saw these reports of the Schumann resonances, and then I said to Marcel, oh look, this network is vibrating very light today. Oh look, full moon energy. We have a pink full moon. Look, this network is vibrating in pink today. And it didn't affect us anymore for a short period of time. Before, I reacted very sensitively of full moon energies all the time. Or when the Schumann resonance was very high, my body reacted. And after we escaped this, for us, it was just a movie. Everything was a movie. So, oh look, pink full moon. Oh look, the Schumann resonance is very light today. And we felt all the time this deep peace, all the time. Peace, peace, peace. We vibrated over this. And that's what Yeshua told us. That's why they have chastened them. Not because Yeshua has to release a blockage with his mother Mary, yeah? That's the twisted red pill teaching. That when something bad is happening to you as a light worker, that you believe it's all the time you. It's your problem. You have to release your blockage with your mother. And imagine that when we would say to Yeshua, Yeshua, I'm very sorry, they want to kill you. You have a blockage with your mother Mary. You have to release the blockage. It's not their fault. It's your fault, Jesus. It's not their fault, it's your fault, Jesus. You have to release your blockages. It's only the mirror of your inner fight, Jesus. And then we say Christ consciousness, even in the red pill network. Then this energy is still a role model. And then we treating each other like this, even we light worker. So that means we start to see them So we don't act like, yeah, that's blue pill. So it's like, oh, they don't exist, it's not true, and everything, you know. This is the blue pill. The red pill is, we see them, even in the spiritual community, and we're defending them. Oh, they only mirror your shadows. It's your problem. You have to release your blockage. But actually you do so much good. Or why they did these strange things to Princess Diana? Why? And she shines so bright. When I look into your eyes, I see this bright energy. Why they wanted to kill her? Why? Because every one of us is carrying a blockage. Every one of us. And for me, that's now an excuse. When your heart is very wide open, you would never have this idea to treat a person bad. Never. You see only the love and the light in everyone, and even in the dark beings. And that's the consciousness level of Yeshua. And what I have seen there was, but it's an old story, because now everything changed, and that's so good. All souls can go back home now to our real family. They will see them, even earth souls, right? These lazy earth souls who had to incarnate all the time on earth because these were prisoners. So even the reincarnation teaching is true, the red pill, but the secret behind it is actually all this didn't exist before. It didn't exist before. We were immortal. We even didn't eat food, nothing. So it's a little bit true. And this is what I can share with you. And Yeshua, Mary Magdalene got this network. That's why they have chastened them. Because they were dangerous. They talked too much. Their frequency was too light. And then they were twin flames. All what I know is that when twin flames are coming together and they are in the reunion, they transmute this network stronger. And their plan was that they keep all souls here on earth as slaves. And when somebody talked about it and got this network, then that was dangerous. We have to stop them. Maybe souls will break free. And that is what we have seen there. In Yeshua, Mary Magdalene, they transmuted this network so strong through their love, through their unconditional love. And after they passed away, I see them all the time running away, from village to the next village, and then they were gone almost. Yeah, and they searched all the time up for them. That's what I get by them. They were all the time on the run, and they ran away all the time. And after they passed away in the highest frequency, this is why we call them ascended masters, because when you pass away in the highest form, in peace, that's the highest frequency, in peace and in this deep love, you are able to transmute everything. And Yeshua, Mary Magdalene got the power through their twin flame connection to destroy this network for a short time. This is what I have seen there. And I cried when I have seen this. So, oh my gosh, the Bible is true. I can't believe it. Yeah, only in other words, it's true. Because honestly, I didn't sense it by other ascended masters. Even not by Buddha. Buddha is also 4D. Yeah, this is what many people feel. So, interesting teaching, yeah, it explains a lot. Nirvana, yeah, that's 4D. I know this is so shocking. And then I have seen Yeshua, Mary Magdalene. After they passed away in the highest form, in peace, they created a lack in this network, something like a wormhole. And all souls, or the people who passed away, they were able to follow them for a short time. There was a lack, a hole. I have seen something like a hole, and then I have seen souls. They laughed. Oh, we can go back home, and they joined them. And I've cried when I have seen this. So, oh my gosh. And then I got this question also, oh my gosh, what I have done before. I was not aware of this. I felt that something is off. And I always felt so attracted to Yeshua and Mary Magdalene. And I always defended their teachings intuitively, all the time. And I talked about it in German all the time. I said, many teachings are twisted, this is not true. The law of attraction, for example, yes, it explains this illusion, but actually this is not true. It's not true. Sometimes I was in contact with people when they had this perspective. I was in contact with a few people after we escaped this dimension. And there's no judgment, because the intention is so much more important than words. And it was the same with Mr. T. Their intention is definitely light, and they want to help for real, but they were not aware of that. They were not aware of that actually they work a little bit for them. That's why the dark beings, when I have seen the Supreme Court, there were a few people there, they laughed at him. And they said, do you really believe it's already over? You have no clue who he really is. And they laughed. And I got this question also, why they are laughing at him? They are arresting them, and the galactic team is behind them, so why they are laughing? And then I received these pictures, oh my gosh, because Mr. T and his team, they are not aware of this, that all this is an illusion here, and they are working a little bit for them. Even Nikola Tesla, like I said, that's 4D technology, so oh shit, it explains only this illusion here. So in even 3, 6, 9, all this, it explains a lot. But in higher dimensions, and Earth wants to break free. This is the divine process now. Earth wants to break free from 3D and 4D. Actually, this is the limit now. The 4D density, we are vibrating in the 4D density now in Earth. Actually, that's the limit. Actually, we can't jump higher. And we can't take our physical bodies with us without passing away, actually. So, oh my gosh. Okay, how should we do that? So that's why they are laughing at him. Because he was not aware of this. And then I told them, Mr. T, do you know why they laughed at you? And he said, I don't know why they laughed at me. Because they are sick. That was his answer. So, because they are sick? And I said, it's their consciousness level, but they laughed at you because they know that it's not the end. Huh? Why it is not the end? Mr. T, all this is illusion here. What? And then I told them, all this is illusion here, Mr. T. So when you continue like this, we can't break free. We are vibrating in the 4th density, and it's definitely lighter, but we are not in 5D yet, even not with our body. And that's the divine process now, that Earth is jumping up to 5D. Huh? And then I told him, even Nikola Tesla, I know you like him a lot. That's also 4D. And what should we believe, Sandra? And then I said, you have to trust your heart and the divine process. Then you vibrate over this, and you have to develop 5D technology. That's Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, how they created this lack. And many souls followed them, and they were free. So the Bible is a little bit true. And I was in contact with a few people, and they got this consciousness level, and they told me, Sandra, you have to find peace. You have to find peace. They only attacked you because you were not in peace. And I said no. And why they attacked Yeshua? We talk about the Christ consciousness and about unconditional love. This is not an excuse. Now you see the dark beings, but you defend them. And that's interesting. to observe that, I got this question and I asked many people, can you explain to me why they have chastened Yeshua and Mary Magdalene? That's a good question. Because that's a twisted teaching for 100%. That's what I have seen there also. So that means this is the network, it's a symbol, and they are working together. So that means the red pill, the other side, this is happening global now, that the people switch the coin and now they see only the red pill network. And the blue pill network doesn't exist. That's why they call and talk about the Antichrist. Because it's like when people see what happened with the Vatican, what they did with the children. Yeah, that's so horrible. So then many people believe that was the plan. Yeah, everything is destroyed by the light force, okay? Be not worried. Everything is destroyed by them. They destroyed their entire plans because, like I said, I have seen this dimension and I shared all this with Mr. T and his team. And I hope so much they got it. And I hope so much that I'm not crazy. And even this 5D code, I told them you have to develop 5D technology. Not continue with Nikola Tesla, that's good, but it's not the end. We need 5D technology. Maybe then we can break through this network altogether. Like in the movie Interstellar. I think Interstellar is a good example. Yeah, and for me, that's a energy prediction, the movie Interstellar. Because they are creating also a 5D ship, when you know the movie. And so many people are joining this ship and actually, you know, the whole world civilization is located in this ship. And they developed 5D technology in this movie, when you know it. And for me, this movie is an energy prediction. I cried when I watched this movie because I felt this is true. This is true, that's our salvation. And even our real galactics, they are helping us. Yeah, and I told them, Mr. T, when you continue like this, it's definitely lighter here on Earth, but we will not break free from this network. And I felt that his intention was lighter. And I asked them, do you know these teachings with Yeshua and Mary Magdalene? Are you aware of this? And then he said, yes, we know this. And we know that's a crazy spiritual network. But they believe that this illusion here is all real. Everything is real. And then I told them, it's a good step. It's the first step, right? Free energy and all this, it's good. But we are still here. And then I told them, that's why they laughed at you. Because indirectly, even when your intention is good, you work for them. Because you're still located in this network, your consciousness is still there. You have to go back into your heart. I hope so much they got this message. I hope so much that this contact was real. And I can tell you, after we shared this code with him, they saved our lives so many times, and they shared with me many different informations. He talked also about Germany also. He said that the Nürnberger Prozesse, Nuremberg, right, will take a very important role soon for us here in Germany. Because all this, what they are doing now, is against any laws of the Nürnberger Prozesse. Really, everything. Yeah, and this is what he shared with me also. So, we will see if this will come. And he told me that Germany is one of the most complicated country. The connections are so complicated here. Also in Austria and Switzerland, he talked about it, Switzerland, Austria, Germany, Italy. Very complicated. It's so complicated. He said USA is easy, but Germany is, oh my gosh. And like I said, they believe that this illusion here is real. And then I told them this secret, why they laughed at him, a few of them. And then I said, please be careful. Please develop 5D technology. And like I said, the story with Yeshua and Mary Magdalene is an old story. And now you can imagine that this network is Tzak. Because Earth is vibrating in the 4th density now. And all souls can go back home now. And when Mary Magdalene Yeshua incarnated, only a few people got the chance to follow them and to break free from this crazy AI network, the souls. And then I told Marcel, Earth is hell. It is hell. Even 4D, it's hell. Really, and we got this question for a few times, why we are exactly here. Because all this is hell. And then I was in contact with this crazy guy, Ashtar, and I felt that's the Archangel Lucifer. He is holographic. It was him. He looked like Pleiadian, like an angel. It was so crazy. So, and I know that even the real galactics do exist. They would never spend time and energy in creating holograms when there's not the truth behind it. And then you see this confusion with Yeshua. Is it Jesus, Jesus Christ, Christ consciousness, Sananda, or Then you can be sure it's true. And intuitively, I defended all the time their teachings, all the time before, but I was not aware of this. But when we have seen this, I got the same question, so oh my gosh. I hope so much that I was right before. Or did I something bad before? I got the same question, so I'm so sorry for all what I have done. I cried so much because I felt this, oh my gosh, in my heart. What I have seen there was, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter because your heart is vibrating over this. And like I said, for a short period of time, Marcel and me were able to transmute the full moon energies, Schumann resonances, because every day was the same day. We felt all the time this deep, deep peace, and it was like, ah, we are flying. Even when we died almost there, because we were so grateful. We were so grateful for all these attacks, and even that they shared with us this network, everything. We were so grateful, and after we returned, we felt this deep peace, and we were so thin, really. I can't explain it in English, but I was very, very thin, more thin like now. And now I try to become stronger again. And what I can tell you is, don't feel confused. Because this confusion, this, allows them, the humans on Earth, yeah, because in higher dimensions, everything is tzak, is cleaned up. These are humans. They are working behind the scenes. They have this technology till day, and they try to influence people. And light workers now, mostly light workers, starseeds, light workers, starseeds. At one hand, they want to have the light. On the other hand, they want to lower the frequency. And on the other hand, that the process is going more slowly. And these are humans, and they are working with this technology and with this codes, yeah. This is what I can share with you. And I have this technology to predict the future here also. It's their network. So when they don't get it, so who else? Because they created it. And so that means Schumann resonances, full moon energies, portal days, all this is actually only explaining this illusion here. And not higher. And why we are exactly here, Marcel, when all this is an illusion. And Marcel told me, it's your heart. Your heart knows the answer. And your heart is the gateway. Because your heart is vibrating so much lighter and faster to their technology and to this. They will not get you. And like I said, for a short period of time we transmuted this. Every day was the same day. And for us that's 5D. This is 5D. This is like you are a child a little bit. A child is, yeah, every day, jumping around and discovers everything, is so curious, yeah. So also when all is an illusion, because that's the highest frequency, and they can't manipulate you anymore when you are in this energy. Yeah, whoa, look, a carrot juice, wee, yeah, like this all the time. This energy, you wake up in the morning, yeah, and then you go into sleep, yeah, this energy. This is one of the highest frequencies, and children do that intuitively. So that's the secret. That's it. Because it's the highest frequency. When you are like this again, when you are an adult, maybe there will people and they will call you crazy, right? That's okay. Because it's your life. And like I said, I feel that something light is coming to us because the light forces changed everything. I tried my best to explain Mr. T all this game here and this network, all what I have seen there. I tried to explain it. And then they were a little bit shocked as well when I told them quantum computers also only predicting this illusion here. Nikola Tesla also. They were shocked, so, okay. And I hope so much they got it. Because I feel the entire plan by them is destroyed. Even the stories about the Antichrist, because yeah, that was their plan, yeah? Blue pill, the people changed the coin, red pill. Yeah, Vatican is evil, right? Blue pill, Vatican. They did these strange things to the children. Maybe the Bible is wrong. Jesus is also wrong. Look at them, the Vatican, what they have done to the children. Yeah, that people completely reject Yeshua's teachings. It's all the time about them, because really, these two guys, Yeshua and Mary Magdalene, were one of them who got this network. They got it. They were aware of that. They got it. And they transmuted this network. Even not Buddha. Maybe I can tune into a few ascended masters who was able to get this network also. Mother Mary, or Akka goddess Isis, she was also one of them. She remembered this. Yeah, I feel all the time when I tune into, this is only my feeling, when I tune into Egypt, yeah, that's also very complicated to figure this out. So, like this, because there were many Anunnaki, and these were the gods there, and they celebrated themselves as heroes, even in Egypt. But I feel that goddess Isis was one of them who remembered the old teachings. So what I feel by her all the time. Even Thoth, the same guy, yeah, he explained also this network here very well. Even the Hermetics, the universal laws by Thoth, the Atlantean, it explains only this illusion here. But in higher dimensions, all these teachings will not work anymore. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm right. Maybe I'm wrong also. And I hope so much that these episodes helped you to understand what's going on. And actually, something beautiful is coming to us. Really. Watch the movie Interstellar. I feel it's the same end. The same ending. Really. That's what I see. 5D technology for us. I hope so much that this contact was real. And even the sacred geometric symbol, I talked about it, I shared this code with Mr. T, because our real galactic sisters and brothers see their potential, and they saw their heart, and they meant it good. But like I said, they were not aware of that point, and they confirmed me. They said, oh, we felt that something is off, or something is not working. They felt it also, but they didn't figure out yet why. So it's like they run against the wall, so there is a gate and they can't open the gate. The gate is still closed. That was their description. And then I said, yeah, you have to open the gate. And then you will see that all this is an illusion here. And that you worked a little bit for them. A little bit. But your intention is good. And was good. And then he quoted the Bible, like I said. Even like I said, the flower, right? It's only explaining this illusion here. That's a 4D symbol. I know, that's so shocking. That's why it's so important to step into your heart. And that you see that we are all in this process. You see my cap. You see my consciousness level for a few years ago. I bought a cap like this. Or even my food. You see that I'm in this process. Look at my makeup now. That we open our hearts again. That we see through the eyes of a child. It's very easy and simple. And you vibrating over this. And you can work with this technology. And even with these illusions here. But you don't identify yourself with this illusion anymore. And that's freedom. Yeah, it's like you combine both. And I feel soon. And it will be a big surprise. So I hope so much that this helped you to understand this process. And I hope so much it helped you to understand that something lighter is coming to us. But when you tune into their reality, when you tune into their illusions, their games in the news, yeah, Austria, very good example, very dark, what's happening there, very, very dark, yeah, about the peaks, yeah, that's horrible. Many people have to wake up now. That's what I told you, that this war will come down to us, into this reality here. And it can be explosive. Maybe it's the same into higher dimensions. It's explosive, but after these explosions, boom, everything is clear. We will see what's coming and how long will it take. And I have seen also a vision when we were there in the Stand City. I have lucid dreams at the beginning. It has started with lucid dreams and astral travels. And I have seen Mr. T on the stage. I have seen Mr. T on the stage, and then I heard the number 2025. And Marcel and me, we were in Washington and in New York. We walked through New York and Washington, and it was 2025, and he had a speech, Mr. T. And then I have seen another scene, but like I said, I'm not sure if this will happen, okay? Trust your heart. I have seen a vision. It was a TV show. A TV show in which Mr. B, the other guy, had an interview or a speech. It's also a vision of the future. All eyes were on this TV show because Mr. B was there in this TV show. And then suddenly the security and the CIA joined this TV show and arrested Mr. B in front of the cameras. The cameras were on. The citizens of USA watched this. They watched this TV show, and then it was live. The security and the CIA and the police, they joined this room and they arrested Mr. B live during this show. They arrested Mr. B. And the people from the USA, they watched this live. And I have no clue which year. I heard 2022 or 2023. But like I said, I'm not sure if this is true. I had all the time these visions and dreams. like Mr. T in 2025, that he is on the stage in the USA, the people, they see it. And then the whole world will talk about it. Like I said, I'm not sure if this will happen. Trust your heart. And we do our best, as best we can. Thank you so, so much. From the deepest bottom of our heart. And I hope so much that all this work helped. And I hope so much that our real galactic sisters and brothers are helping them to create 5D technology. That we can go back home. Thank you very much and take care. Bye. Tschüss.